keep it going. I'm kinda like I'm reading orders. Depth pool, got a fight and it full of high hopes. Look at my flow, DLM man, keep it liquid, it's never not so. Hold up like whoa, talking about slippers, bro, I don't even know that hoe. Easy in this pizza, dig your fees, a little bacon, start the vault until the cheese is done. Fools are paying me like I don't even go to beaches, rather be here on the feet or something. Best believe it's decent, wavy man I see, secret chillin' in the deep end with it. Every weekend, see me, you can depend on it, cause I mean it. Coming up, you can even find a way to flood it up. You done enough, 10% stimulate and run it up. Point system looking like a flying where they won't miss a solid contribution. Could've pointed out enough. I met up with Matt, had a really good chat. He's telling me bet LP Army does laps, that orbit does this Meteor's headed when no one's expecting and we watching it happen, hey. In a pool of Meteora, watch me swim, swap a bed, I just keep it going. I'm kinda like I'm reading orders. Depth pool, got a fight and it full of high hopes. Look at my flow, DLM man, keep it liquid, it's never not so. Hold up like whoa, talking about slippers, bro, I don't even know that hoe. Easy in this pizza, dig your fees, a little bacon, start the ball until the cheese is done. Fools paying me like I don't even go to beaches, never be here on the cheers song.
Am I muted? Let us do that right again. Was I muted just now? Anyways, welcome everybody to this week's community call. And this is the first call of Metober. Woo! Pew, 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 pew. As you can see right now, I am alone at the start of the call because Soju just literally ran to the toilet just about 5 seconds ago. And now Soju is back. Make some noise, everybody.
I'm here. All good.
Soju is back. Look, we've had a super eventful week right here in sunny Singapore. As you know, we've had Token 2049, we've had Solana Apex, lots of good stuff happening throughout the week, and we've had a very eventful week, a very eventful time, we've got and this is pretty much the first call of Metober, and I think
today is the second day of Metober.
The second day of Metober, and also the first official call of Metober. And what we're gonna do is, I think today we're going to have quite a number of things to cover, particularly on the LP Army side of things. And I think we also have some things to cover on the Meteora side of things.
Well, lots has happened in the past 7 days or so.
Kind of.
Let's talk about all of it. Yeah,
absolutely. So I think we should start with some talks about the opportunities that are coming throughout the month of Metober. So I hope you guys are excited for Metober. I think we are excited for Metober as well. Lots of opportunities to come. Speaking of opportunities, we have a lot of opportunities, including what was recently announced today, which is the MET Derby subsidies. So we're gonna have MET Derby is coming in 2025. It's gonna be during the breakpoint period, and what's confirmed is that right now we're gonna be flying about 100 people?
At least 100 people.
Oh my goodness, look at the chat, baby.
HMC,
woo! HMC is very happily on holiday.
He just put himself on stage and just to show off the fact that he's on holiday. And
exactly.
I'm suffering. I went to events and everyone wants to talk to me and I want to be there.
Look at the view, HMC. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I just entered the studio and it automatically put me on stage. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm living the dream here in Cozumel, Mexico today. On the ship. We're having good times.
Absolutely. And this is what LPing can get you, ladies and gentlemen. If you LP and if you follow the LP Army and if you follow HMC's boot camps, maybe one day you can spend some time in Mexico as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So going back to
Sorry.
HMC just flexing on everybody, just showing everybody that he's traveling. I hope you're having a good time.
I am. Thank you. Yeah, you can take me off.
Absolutely. See you soon, sir.
Yeah.
All right, now that we've yeeted him off the stage.
Back to the breaking news announcement that we wanted to say today.
Back to the breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, the subsidies, the application for the subsidies are now live for MET Derby. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to fly about 100 people over to Abu Dhabi.
At least 100 people.
At least 100 people. I was going to get there, but we're going to start slightly small now, and we're going to make sure that we want to bring all of the as many community members as possible. But if we get overwhelming demand from the LP Army, from the community, we may consider switching up the numbers like further down the line. So as the announcement has suggested, submit the application form up until October 15th. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a closer look. Soju will also probably take a closer look at it as well. And we will make sure that, at least 100 people will be able to join us in Met Derby 2025. How are you feeling about Met Derby?
I think Met Derby is going to be amazing. Like, Ketsambu was fun. It was amazing. It was maybe about a year after TGE where we sort of brought together everybody at Ketsambu. Met Derby is going to be very important because it's going to mark like the 1 month mark or so after TGE. And it's going to be really like the first rallying point for the post TGE Meteora community, which hopefully is a lot bigger and a lot more exciting than we have now. Because what we have now is really what's one of the best communities in crypto. There's retail first, Liquidity, LP Army. But what we truly need to bring the world that we want to bring to life is 10 times bigger. And I'm very sure at Met Derby, you're going to see the power of that. Just a teaser, I was looking at venues and events the whole day with SDC alongside while I was running around talking to partners. The venue we're looking at for Met Derby is sort of bigger than the venue we're looking at the venue we did for Ketsambu.
That is alpha.
So let's see how it goes. Zen, if you're watching this, please don't kill me. But let's do something big for the Meteora community. Yeah.
We have this tendency to just tell people that it's going to be big, it's going to be huge, but we do have to manage some expectations as well. So again, we want to make sure that this event is for you. We have so many important stakeholders within the Meteora ecosystem, our partners, our community contributors, our builders, and most important of all, the LP Army, all of you guys tuning in. So we want to make sure that everybody tunes in and everybody comes in and watches. Not just watches, but everybody as much as possible attends Met Derby alongside with us. So we want to make sure that as many of you guys as possible come and attend Met Derby. So if you haven't applied for the subsidies, check out the latest post on the Meteora X account and apply at the link in the replies.
Yeah, and just in case anybody on this call missed the news, I was on stage at Solana Apex this Tuesday, talking to about 1,000 people or so in the Singapore Solana community.
Probably more.
An alpha that my friends told me was that my talk had more excitement than the Balaji talk, but I don't know what everyone is saying there, but I don't know.
Incredibly bullish.
I heard it was pretty good. I didn't watch it myself. I was doing something when the talk was happening.
It was really good.
Anyway, it's like the important piece of information that everyone needs to know is 23, 10, 25. October the 23rd, 2025, 21 days from today.
Absolutely.
That is the day where the MET token is going to launch. And that is the day where everybody at Meteora is going to work hard. That's the day where everybody in the community is going to have a blast. And that is the night I will drink alcohol for the first time after the past 6 months. And I can't wait for that day.
We'll be looking forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. And also, 23rd of October, 2025, just about 20 to 21 days from now up until the 23rd, we're going to be making sure that the entire team is going to be locked in one place, which is going to be internally testing and making sure that the TGE process is as smooth as possible. Obviously, we're going to be working hard towards that. There's going to be a lot of potential discussions that we're going to have over the next few weeks as well. So please stay tuned for that. I know there's been a lot of questions, a lot of potential strong vocal thoughts that you guys have. That's why we've also created a new channel on the Meteora Discord, just called Debates. So if you have any any thoughts about any of the proposals, the current proposals that we have, and if you'd like to just voice out any counter proposal towards it, you can do so at the Debates channel. We've been, apart from doing TGE testing, we have been taking a look at a very close look at each and every one of the messages on the Debates channel. So if you have any strong thoughts, if you have any vocal opinions, this is your chance. Just let your opinions be heard, particularly in that channel. Every other channel is going to be good vibes, is going to be Metober. And speaking of good vibes, I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing so many tweets, so much content being created, and I have to give a shout out to a few people. The first person, there's this creator on CT within the LP army called Armstrong on CT. I'm not too sure what his handle is, Olawande or Olawande. Oh, but his handle is called Armstrong. He's been cooking up amazing videos, particularly summarizing the community calls, telling people about the liquidity distributor, and the production quality of the videos are amazing. So go and check out his profile, take a look at his videos, and drop him a follow if you like. This is what we want to see, in the LP army. Lots of people creating high quality content, working to educate other people. And especially during this period, TGE period, we want to make sure that we onboard as many people as possible who are interested in the Meteora ecosystem. There's a lot of people who are interested in becoming an LP, but they don't know how to start. So this is your opportunity as well to onboard as many people as possible into the ecosystem. And the second person that I want to give a shout out to is none other than Mario. Mario has been cooking up, the past, I think he literally just started yesterday. Mario has been cooking up some, I think it was a daily LP Army brief where, he's just giving a quick summary of all of the things that has happened throughout the past day. And he's going to be doing it every single day up until TGE. So Mario, if you're watching this, I hope you keep to your word, and I hope you're going to be shipping a lot more videos up until TGE. We're going to be very excited to see that. So I hope you guys are excited for that as well. And this is also an opportunity, and also this is a call for more opportunities for you guys as well. If you want to be a part of the LP Army, pretty much quite the easiest way to do so is just document your LP Army journeys. Document your LP journeys, and just keep posting on CT, keep interacting with the LP Army, and sooner than later, you're going to be a very familiar face within the community, and that's pretty much the easiest way to get started. And with that, we've also had the opportunity right now to bring Mario himself up on stage. How are you, sir?
Yeah, hey guys. I'm a bit late. I thought it was happening a bit later, so just joined you.
Wow. TGE in 3 weeks. Wow.
Ah, yeah.
Custom background.
Absolutely. Loving the background, man.
Yeah, thank you. That's props to Johnny for cooking that.
Props to Johnny, and props to the LP Army for shipping such amazing content. We hope to see more of that soon, Mario. Any other things you might want to cook up over the next few days?
Yeah, absolutely. These daily briefings that I'll be doing from starting from yesterday for the whole Metober until the TGE. So that's going to be every single day. I will give you key updates, happenings from the yesterday, from today, and there's one scheduled to go out after this call. So that one has already been made. Until the TGE, this will be daily. If you have any questions that you'd like, me to answer and to find the answers from the community, just let me know, and I'll try my best to give you the info. So we want everyone to be as prepared for TGE as they can. So obviously the team is preparing, but we have our community. We have the individual LPers that have some questions. So do I. So we want everyone to know to have as much info as we possibly can give them. So we know what to expect on the day of TGE, and to make that, well, I hope the day that brings generational wealth for most of the LP Army.
Absolutely. Incredible alpha from an incredibly attractive man. Speaking of the opportunities as well, Mario, I think Metober has always been, a lot of the LP Army have been excited about Metober being the month of opportunities, and we have seen a lot of these opportunities, start to be announced already. Could you give us a bit more insight on, some of the potential upcoming competitions that were recently announced on the LP Army page?
Yes, absolutely. So we have these competitions. Props to Narco for setting them up. The goal of these competitions is to find the talented folks in the LP Army that would be down to help us in the long run. But also, if you just want to do it this time, that's fine. We want to see your talent at work. So show us your story, how you got started. Maybe teach someone something that you know. Not everyone knows everything. So if you have some knowledge that others don't, put it into words, ship a thread, ship a video. We want to see you express your thoughts, and get as many people onboarded, because we have so much attention this month. We want to retain as much people as we can. Also, shout out to the Jupiter community. I know there's been some backlash on their allocation, but I think this will be a big positive for everyone because the Jupiter community is big. And I also invite them to join our competitions this month because, it's these things are not hard. It just takes some effort to make this content. And you would be surprised to learn how many people are affected by it. I get DMs every single day, people thanking me for creating content, for explaining some things. It's really a great feeling knowing that you're not only making money, but you're helping others make money, and it doesn't hurt you to do so. So it's LP Army is really something special, and I really want the Jupiter community to feel welcome here and stay with us.
Absolutely. And as Hector said, Mario is the GOAT of Metober. Big shout out to the LP Army as well for cooking up so much amazing content. And I hope to see a lot more of it as well. Like, the vibes are immaculate throughout Metober. And we're just 2 days in. How are you feeling about Metober?
The past 2 days has been the 2 most tiring days of my life.
I don't know if you.
It's gonna get worse, but every sweat I make, every effort I push is more for the community, and I'm very sure that MET Token will be one to remember. Absolutely. I've done this before, guys. I've tried to do this many times with Job and everything.
This is gonna be the crunch time for Mario, for the LP Army, for Soju, and for the rest of the team as well.
MET really has something special, so I'm really excited for October 23.
Absolutely. And with that, any other updates, any other final thoughts, Mario, about the upcoming competitions?
Yeah, I want to mention that for those who don't know, we have the content machine running. So we have creators that are creating content and they're getting rewarded for it. So basically, we want to see more people step up and create content because you can get compensated for it. We want, people who create organic content. It's the best content that we can have. So if you are a content creator, drop me or Narco a DM, maybe even Mir if he's around, but they're pretty busy. We want to see more people step up and create content. That's the goal of Metober, just to show everyone how good this is. Because when this launch happens, we all know it's going to be good. No matter what FDV we launch at, we know how good the community is. We know how much the team works on this. But if it's amazing and we don't create content about it, who's going to know about it? So I want the whole Twitter to be buzzing with Meteora, with Metober content. So just drop me a DM. Let's get you started. And hopefully we will have a lot more content creators when it comes to Breakpoint.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's get started indeed.
And we will have a content creators room or studio in Breakpoint, at MET. I'll tell the team
we'll need to will us with the way we're going.
To will us.
We have a lot of space. I'll have a beanbag area for the content machine to gather together and brainstorm ideas all the time. Maybe I think that's a good idea.
That sounds great.
Yeah, exactly. I think one of the main points of MET Derby as well is to also chart, the next few months or the next year for Meteora. So we're going to have a lot of space and a lot of time to also brainstorm some of the great things that the LP Army can do as well. And so I'm very, very excited for that. So again, if you want to come to MET Derby, if you want to be a part of the LP Army, or if you are already a part of the LP Army, go into the latest post on Meteora and apply for the subsidy.
Yeah. I think ultimately, at Meteora, I want to create 3 types of opportunities. I want to create more opportunities for the LP Army to print fees on DRMM. That's what everyone is familiar with. I think with the Launchpad side and Meteora Collective, we want to create more opportunities for teams to launch their own tokens, asset classes, communities, and do stuff there. And lastly, the most important one actually is the core opportunity of everybody to do something in crypto, to earn something for doing so. Correct. And I think the content machine is one very important initiative to do that. The second other important initiative is regional events, pulling together a small community all over the world. All of these opportunities will happen. So 3 types of opportunities, and they're all 10x after TGE. Or in fact, right now you'll start to see them 10x.
Yeah. Also about the regional units, you talked about the watch parties last community call, and I don't want that to be forgotten. So we have the regional units that are already set up. But if you want to set up a watch party for the TGE, drop me a DM, and we'll probably have a bounty for the watch parties, and let's have a fight. Let's see who's going to have the most viewers.
Yeah, we'll have like a World Cup style performance and competition for all of the watch parties across the different parts of the world. That might be fun as well.
Yeah, Ben Derby is going to be huge. We definitely need watch parties. The team asked me today whether we need live stream, and I told them yes. So we'll have a live stream.
It's going to be very important. So even if you can't make it to Met Derby, you will be able to tune in online.
Or to a watch party.
At a watch party, exactly. And with that, thank you so much for the alpha, and thank you for coming on and sharing
thank
your
you for having
amazing
me.
background, Mario. And we'll see you soon, sir.
Yeah, sounds good.
Amazing. Yep. And we will yeet him off the stage.
Where will the watch party take place? The watch party will take place all over the world, everywhere. If you want one to happen in your city or town, then you should organize one.
Amazing. So hopefully we see one in your local area, Otis. And I just want to bring up some questions from the Discord channel. A lot of people are asking. I want to ask why Soju is smiling so much. Oh, Soju has been smiling since he announced TGE.
I am so happy that I took the first step towards TGE officially when I convinced Zen to say October, and I took the second step this year when I convinced him to say the date. So now the date is already defined. We've rallied the team together. The team is actually, a lot of us are in person now in Singapore, and we're all very fired up to get it done. And honestly, like, so happy. Yeah, we got this.
Absolutely. And some people were saying there was a comment saying from Michael Zogot saying only water in Soju's bottle until TGE. Is that true?
Well, if you guys saw my tweet, I mentioned homemade electrolytes. So my water bottle is actually full of electrolytes right now. I don't know
if they can see.
Yeah. It's basically it's red in color. It's red in color because hibiscus flower is the main ingredient.
Wow.
And I'm drinking this because my body has lost its ability to absorb nutrients properly, apparently. But don't worry, I won't die. And we'll push on.
Please do not die, Soju. And I guess we can, we've had a very eventful week, especially during Solana Apex, where you stepped on stage and you announced, the main date where TGE is going to take place.
My talk was so fun. I'm so sad it wasn't live streamed. So over the next few days, I'll be taking excerpts of my talk and posting them on Twitter. Today morning, I posted one excerpt of my talk, which is basically answering the question of why MET, why Meteora, why MET token. And I think that if you guys want to know sort of how the roadmap of TGE looks like, I think this week and maybe early next week, we're going to be talking a lot about why MET, what's the background, how did we get here, and things like that.
Absolutely.
And then we will move very aggressively into the how, the what, and the how, which is the launch pool range, the tokenomics plan, the TGE plan. All of that will be reviewed around the end of next week. And the start of the following week, you guys will see the things that you guys have been asking for, and we'll push on straight from that. Riding off that momentum, we'll go straight into TGE.
Absolutely.
So we fire everyone, yeah.
We've had a very eventful week. It is now Thursday, and it is also the start of Metober. Next week and the following week afterwards, there's going to be a lot of focus fire announcements, a lot of things coming up. So stay tuned for that. And speaking of things being announced, we also recently announced some clarifications on the allocation for the Jupe stakers, the 3% that's allocated from the TGE reserve for the Jupe stakers. Any thoughts about that, Soju?
Yeah, I think we want to expand the LP army by 10x, and I think the Jupiter stakers move is the correct move. So me and Cash designed something that was simplistic and easy to understand. So now it's very easy to understand. 3% of MET will go towards Jupe stakers.
Absolutely.
1% will go to all stakers weighted over the entire year, and 2% will go to those who didn't MET unstake, didn't fully take out all the Jupe from the protocol. And the reason why we did it this way is we wanted to reward everybody and provide them a chance to join the LP army. Yet we still want to reward the people who matter, who really believe in Jupe a bit more. No reason for someone to be staked for the first 3 months with a lot of tokens to get more tokens than someone who stake all the way, right? So that's what we did. And I'm happy I made the changes because I now see a very happy, rallied community. Ultimately, the most important thing to me right now is to rally the community, keep the momentum going, which means that I will be hearing everyone out every time you guys have raised a concern, and then move forward with one united force. And I believe that if we do so, we will be the most unstoppable liquidity force on Solana.
And we also need to understand that the Jupiter community is quite literally one of the biggest communities in all of crypto. So being able to cross-pollinate with the community and also giving them this opportunity to join us and become a part of the LP army, I think a lot of the Jupiter community will see that Meteora does share the same vision moving forward. And if they want to be a part of the Meteora ecosystem, it's never easier to start than now. It's never easier to start with the LP army. So we're going to be very excited to see a lot of the folks from the Jupiter community coming in, joining us. And if you see them lurking around the Discord or on CT, help them out, give them a bit of piece of advice or some tips on how to start LPing or how to get started if they would like to. So I think there's going to be some amazing things coming up for both communities, for the Jupiter stakers as well as the Meteor LP army community coming up very soon.
Yeah, I think the communities are also very aligned, right? Like Jupiter's community is revolving around one of the ideas of the giant unified market, which is like everything available on chain for you to buy and sell on the Jupiter app.
Yep.
Meteora's goal is actually aligned with that. Meteora's goal is to tokenize everything, bring everything that's possible to live natively on chain via the Meteora program, which then allows everyone on Jupiter to trade them. So whatever Meteora can grab and bring onto Meteora is something more that the Jupiter traders can trade, which is why it's a very symbiotic relationship. We are one of the key pillars of the Giant Unified Market initiative, and I'm very happy to keep hammering down this line, keep bringing new shit onto Meteora until we achieve our goal of Wall Street in your pocket.
Wall Street in your pocket. I think I like the way that sounds. Has a good ring to it. And as Wind of Blade mentions, liquidity for everyone. That is exactly what we're looking for towards TGE. Let's see. Again, if you have any other questions, maybe not about the Jupe Stakers thing, because we've done a whole thread of the frequently asked questions for the Jupiter Stakers. So if you have any other questions about that, please go and read the thread. But if you have any other questions related to whatever that is coming next, feel free to drop them either on X or on YouTube or on the general chat on Discord.
So just to answer a question that maybe many people have, but I see on Discord, you will be able to know all allocations that you are about to receive at the allocation tracker, or like the tracker, as people just call it. You will be able to see them broken down into individual roles, like how much you got from 2024 points, how much you got from the contributor form that you might have filled up. And you'll be presented with the liquidity distributor option at the same time.
Yep.
So if you're wondering whether you can get the liquidity distributor option for certain things, you'll be able to see them all at the airdrop tracker.
Absolutely.
Total nominates will be out around the end of next week or early next week.
Stay tuned for that. Let's see, a lot of other questions on airdrop checker as well.
Yeah. Man,
we
announced the date, Mia. We announced the date. Can you believe it? We are getting there.
It's been a long time coming, and I also have to thank Soju for coming up on stage and actually doing
That's what
the whole presentation, the whole keynote. And actually, it is pretty sad that it wasn't live streamed. There was a lot of people in the crowd cheering for Soju, and it's an amazing milestone to come towards. I never really believed that we could finally be at this point, and we finally are. It's gonna be a very exciting 20 days.
We always believe you'll be here. Just that
we did.
We finally made it.
Believing
that you would get here and actually reaching it feels different. And I saw some of the top LP army. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. We actually have a date.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
It's happening. It's happening.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Quick correction. We've always believed that we will be there, but the fact that it's here right now, it is surreal. But then again, all of us are still going to be working very hard towards making sure that the TGE process is as smooth as possible. So regardless of taking a step back and wondering and realizing where we are now, we are also going to make sure that we continue working and we make sure that the process is as smooth as possible.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Wow, I can't wait. But guys,
we've had an eventful week. We've had quite a lot of.
This is actually a surprisingly chill call.
It is.
Is it?
It very much is.
Do we need more controversy?
Please.
Then people will ask us
Soju,
more questions.
Soju, please.
Guys, I've been answering people all day. I've been talking to people all day since 10 a.m. and I need more entertainment. Hit me with the toughest question.
Let's keep it chill. I like the vibes as it is. The vibes are immaculate.
Mia and the rest of the team is always afraid when I say shit.
The vibes are immaculate both on CT and also on the Discord general chat. Maybe not so much on the debates chat, but I feel like the vibes are immaculate. And and it's just the second day of Metober. I think it's gonna be even more good vibes coming on in the next few days moving forward towards TGE. And I hope it remains that way. When will Season 2 end? Season 2 will likely end after TGE. When exactly, we don't really have a finalized answer on that. But very likely after TGE, since we want to clear out and make sure that TGE is done first. So Season 2 afterwards.
Yeah. And okay, Huma Soul. Okay, guys, I am so sorry. I have been so busy trying to do everything that I may have been neglecting Huma Soul. The engineers gave me the data today. I have to crunch the data myself to make sure it's perfect, because the last one that I crunched myself was not perfect, and I want to do a better job for everybody this time. We will be giving away additional USDC for the Huma Soul pool that I missed tomorrow. I promise tomorrow will be the day. I'll get it done. Yeah,
absolutely. We have been. It's been an eventful week, and we'll make sure that we get the bounties out as soon as possible.
Yeah, and just to briefly recap, since there's a lot of questions about TGE, Meteora is in a very special position. We have a community of people who loves liquidity providing. We have an amazing set of technology, and the liquidity distributor, although it's very cool, I hope to set a trend that more people will use it, but you really wouldn't see the attractiveness of using it if you are not the Meteora community and you are not the Meteora team. What this means is that the liquidity distributor will likely be the first time it's loose for the MET token launch, but don't worry, we'll test it many times and you'll be fine, but you'll likely be the first time. And the liquidity distributor works with any DMM V2 position. So we will likely be using a DMM V2 position with fee scheduler and all of that fun stuff. And we will unveil the exact liquidity launch pool about a few days before you see your allocation checker, because we want to spend more time working on it before releasing to the public.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then once you're able to read it, you'll be able to see it again when you look at your allocation page, right next to the button which lets you choose to receive as an LP.
Correct. So everything will be laid out on the page itself, on the checker page.
Yeah. But we also tell you stuff in advance. Yeah.
Correct. Kosha is asking you. You said you were asking for controversy.
Yeah.
Humor controversy.
Humor controversy is controversy.
Exactly.
Okay.
But we will get to it.
Guys, it's controversy at alpha time.
Actually, I don't know what you're gonna say.
Mia hates it whenever I say that. Okay. The LP army and everybody who likes MET. I have a question for all of you. Should MET be launched on centralized exchanges around the same time as the launch pool? Let me present you both sides. If we launch only on Meteora, the market cap of the token will likely be lower because you have less people buying our coin. But all the trading fees and volume will be captured by the LP army and the community and the people who hold the NFT. If we choose a second option and do centralized exchanges at the same time, more volume will happen on centralized exchanges, which means less fees for you.
Exactly.
But there'll be more excitement, there'll be more people holding the coin, there'll be more trading volume overall. I do not know what is the answer to this question. And I have been trying to answer that question in my heart for the past 7 days. And I would love to hear what everyone thinks.
So we're starting to hear some of the input from the community when the plate says, let us eat fees, not some of the centralized exchanges. I think
there's also a gamble, or there's also an idea where, like, if you launch the centralized exchanges, the arbitrage opportunities between Binance and our pool will actually lead to volume increasing more overall.
Gotcha.
That's completely possible. Yeah.
Yep. Some folks are saying, give us some time, like start with Meteora first, possibly, or like Dexys first, give us 30 minutes. Raza says 1 hour delay. Some folks are also saying, take the potentially like a long-term approach, take a few days after, a few hours after. These are some, valid inputs as well. 1 hour delay, 30 minutes delay. So if you wanna, voice out your opinions, again, let us know in the chat, both on X, on YouTube, or on Discord.
Nice. Everything I'm reading is nice. Yeah.
Good inputs from the community.
I mean, it's not. There's this. Everyone is saying the things I really know in my head. Just that I don't know which one is heavier, especially when you're the one who has made this decision.
Exactly.
Everybody is saying delay. Let me tell you something about the delay. My first idea was if we do 4, 6, 12, 24-hour delay. It's like it would come quickly, but not too quickly. But after understanding the problem a bit more, I realized that you either do it at the same time of 1 hour or you don't do it at all. And the reason is because the centralized exchange listing hype only really matters in the first 1 hour window or 2 hour window. If you do it like 4 hours later, it sort of uses its attractiveness, it uses the differentiator, and I'd rather not do it at all. That's my thoughts. But yeah, thanks for the community for the feedback. Yeah.
Absolutely. I just hope we don't have any more controversial topics to talk about, unless Soju has a lot more up his sleeve.
I had one more, but I forgot what it was.
Really?
Let me try to think about it.
Fair enough. Drop more comments, drop more of your inputs in the comments.
Love drama.
While Soju thinks of his next controversial topic to talk about.
There's something I read in the chat that reminded me.
Is it?
He's so scared of me.
We are up for.
Yes. I thought about it.
You're gonna be up for a very interesting next few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. What's on your mind?
MET utility. Mia is so afraid of me.
Mia has left the chat.
Mia is so afraid of me. Okay, everybody.
First of all, we're not okay. Nobody's really afraid of anything. We're just, you know what? Soju, go ahead.
I want to say that Mia is it's not that Mia is afraid. It's that he wants to make sure that we do things the right way, and we sometimes differ on what the right way means. But
absolutely, and that is part and parcel of Meteora. We never do things the conventional way.
But I think one thing. Hold on, the guy who was asking that will Matt be saying, I'm about to answer you. Just let me preface. Let me try to talk about utility for a while. I think I'm not here to launch a coin and find a way to tie my coin as much into the protocol as possible and extract as much value out of the protocol and put it into the token. What I can tell you is that there is no Meteora Labs. There is no Meteora entity that will capture fees or volume or whatever. That is not the foundation entity that owns the coin. We are completely aligned with you. I don't own shares of a Meteora company that is not the token. So fundamentally, we are aligned. But where we are not aligned is that, or where I may not align with certain people is that like, I'm trying to do something crazy. I'm trying to do something crazy, but I'm trying to bring many different asset classes on Meteora. If our team succeeds, next year, this time, you will be able to trade and provide liquidity on anything you can possibly dream of. Today, we have private companies, ICM coins, prediction markets, time.fund coins, charity coins, and meme coins. I have no idea what we'll be able to pull off in 1 year's time. And it's my fundamental belief that if we rally as a community and do some crazy shit together and tokenize every asset class. I don't believe in tokenize everything. I believe in tokenizing verticals. And if we can pull that off, MET as the heart of the movement will be worth a dot. And that's what I'm going to be laser focused on. And that's what I'm going to base the entire MET Derby around. So you might not see staking, you might not see like buyback and burns on the first day and all of that everyone wants. But what you will see is us with one focus, one mission, rallying the community and trying to achieve it together. That's what I think. And you will see a lot more tweets from me in a similar fashion. And I think that's good to have this conversation now, because everyone in the community is talking about MET utility right now because the community likes to talk about something. And 2 weeks ago, it was MER. Last week, it was Droop status. And today, the topic of the REIT is utility, and I'm happy to engage in discussions with everyone.
Absolutely. And I think that's fairly clear. And that has been echoed throughout the Meteora manifesto as well.
Yeah.
Like that has been laid out very clear. And that the manifesto is basically the foundation of what Meteora is going to be like over the next few months, over the next few years. It has been, that has always been the case. And you know, it's always about also at the same time providing opportunities both for LPs, both for our partners, for our builders, you know, for the next few months to come. So that's all right. I think that's not too bad. Nothing too crazy that
And I will die on this hill. Okay.
nothing too
Crazy
crazy
enough?
about that. We both can die on this hill. I will also die on the same hill as well.
He will die. He will die beside me on the hill.
Exactly.
I hope I die before me because I want to protect him in my life.
Perfect. Well, I think
These guys just asked when email. If you didn't hear a single word I said just now, there will be no MET utility.
Absolutely.
Please sell your MET tokens as quickly as you can from TGE, preferably when the fee schedule is still on.
Fair enough. Exactly. And if you want to read more about what we're working towards for the future of Meteora, the best place to go is the Meteora manifesto. I like the fact that we're talking, we're going through the community call, and as we're going through the community call, I can see Heavy Metal Cook in the studio just flexing in the background, him being in sunny, beautiful Mexico, and I'm just gonna bring him up on stage again, just to say hi, just one more time, and flex on all of us once again. Heavy Metal Cook, what are you up to? What is going on?
Well, I'm just staying on the ship today. Probably I might head into port for a little bit, but it's mostly just chilling, man. I actually did have a handful of announcements for you.
Go for it.
Yeah, so reminder to everybody that bootcamp number 19, it's still open. You can find those recordings on lparmy.com. You have until 4 p.m. UTC on October 5th. And I will be running another live boot camp before TGE. So plenty of opportunities to get started if you haven't. Earn your Discord role of LP Army Private. We've got that going. And the other really cool thing is just a reminder that we have the multi-day contest still going. It runs until October 12th. I'm choosing the top 5 winners, and it's all about your percentage, not the actual dollar amount. So you can LP with any amount you want. The top prize is $250 USDC. So that's exciting. You guys get out there. The announcement's in the Discord. It's on my X. Go check it out. I hope to see some great high percentage wins on multi-day. And if you need tips on that, go watch the advanced boot camp we did on multi-day. You can find that on lparmy.com. So there's that. And a few people have been asking me, how can I listen to your music on Spotify and whatever? That's going to drop on October 5th. So that's coming. Yep. So that's shameless self-plug. But like I said, a lot of people have been asking me. It'll be out there, so you can add that to your workout playlist. End of the call, the MET TGE hype song got a cool video added to that. So that'll play at the very end of the call. So stick around to watch that and be hyped. But yeah, today it's just partying. I'll probably run some LP positions, make a little bit of cocktail money. Just you got to LP when you're on vacation, man. It's the lifestyle.
Absolutely. How many pina coladas have you funded through LPing?
Gosh, more than I can drink.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
More than I can drink.
Thank you so much for the announcements, HMC.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, have fun on your trip. I'll see you when you're back, and not gonna, we're not gonna take too much of your time on holiday as well. So have a smashing time, HMC, and say goodbye to the viewers.
Yep. Bye, guys. Take care. Rock on.
And we will yeet him off the stage, and he can enjoy his holiday. With that, any other final thoughts? I think we've covered through quite a number of topics this week. So, any final thoughts from your? Any other controversial? I'm not even gonna ask.
I was trying to
about
find.
that, but
yeah. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm trying to surprise how quiet this live stream is. I think it's because we are doing a good job. I feel like we are doing a good job. That's why it's quiet. Like, there's no mobs or angry people here with pitchforks to throw us about something.
exactly.
So we are doing a great job.
So that's always a positive, right? We've done a great job, and shout out to the intern as well, the Meteora intern, for pushing out a lot of tweets and engaging with the LP army, and also doing a great job, interacting and answering a lot of questions, a lot of doubts that people have about all the TGE related stuff. So great job, intern.
Yeah, agreed. Well, that's it.
Shall we?
Let's try it.
We shall call it a week, and I'm also going to get Soju to get some sleep as well. He's going to finish his electrolytes.
It'd be nice to have some sleep, yeah.
And we've had a very eventful week. To the folks that we met in Singapore, it's such a pleasure meeting you guys. And if there's no other questions from anybody in the chat, we will see you next week. I think next week is going to be a fairly eventful week as well.
Yeah, I think next week will be very eventful. Let's see what happens. Let's push forward together as one united community. If you have any detailed questions you want to ask me everywhere on general or ads. Yep. If you have something that you want to debate or discuss, bring it to the debate channel. I will read everything whenever I can. I read the debate channel the whole day today as well while running around. And I love the LP Army community. Everyone is so passionate about Meteora, which is at the end of the day, which is what truly matters.
That's a very good point. And with that, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
See you.
Goodbye, everybody. Ooh, new video coming up soon.